Okay, I don't know how this will go. I'm at a time here where the connection might be a little bad, but I had to come up. As you all should know by now, by the way, welcome as you come in. I'm Roy Potter. Today is the 7th of May still, and this is an impromptu upload live stream. As you all should know by now, the DOJ dropped its charges against General Flynn this morning, this afternoon, whenever it was. I'm not sure exactly when it occurred. And that's a good thing. And General Flynn should respond to all this by running for president of the United States. I'm saying that up front before I go any further. Hello, as you come in. Hi, Diane and everyone. Now, why did I want to come on and emphasize this? I put up a community post just a few minutes ago. Some of you probably saw it, talking about this and some other things. I put up about two or three community posts this morning along with the live stream I did. Now, we can celebrate that General Flynn is now safe. The charges have been dropped against him because the DOJ has been found in so many corrupt and criminal practices. But I want to point something out here. Don't get your hopes up. When you're in a fight, when you're in a war, sometimes the enemy will give a little ground in one area so they can get you in another. And this Wuhan virus thing, the president's not letting up on it. Neither is Fauci. Neither are the governors. We had the lady in the salon owner down there in Dallas that was just freed this morning, and people are standing up and saying, we don't want this anymore. This is criminal. This is wrong, and we have to keep doing it. God bless that woman. I think her name is Mrs. Luther, I think is her name. But then we have other situations around the country where similar things are still going on, though the restaurant or the bar owner also in Texas, where the sheriff attacked them with an MRAP. Well, people say he didn't attack him. Well, I'll tell you what, that's way off the use of force continuum as far as I'm concerned, what happened down there. But regardless, the people are standing up. That's good. But what I wanted you to do is I want you to be warned that they're giving a little ground because they're going to push this Wuhan virus thing and they've still got war on the books, okay? They're still planning on that. Okay, so keep your eyes and ears open. Trump's not letting up on the Wuhan virus thing. He didn't help Flynn. He didn't help him at all. Another point of this I want to say, and I've made this point before. Where are the men? Sidney Powell's out there fighting for Flynn. We had this lady in the salon who finally got released from jail. I'm really disappointed that the men are such cowards. It embarrasses the hell out of me. But then again, there's the scripture that says, and I shall show you a strange thing in the earth, for a woman shall compass a man. And that's what's happening. Isn't it amazing? The men are all cowards, they don't want to get out there and do anything. The women are doing it. Sidney Powell standing up against the entire federal government. God bless her. God bless this lady, Ms. Luther down there. Still not sure of her name. There in Dallas, and all the others that have stood up. The lady on the beach that got arrested by the police who had the flag. All this that's going on. Thank God. Where are the men? I still ask the question. Now, I just have one other thing to say, and then I'll let you go. I don't want Trump to take credit for Flynn getting released, but he's going to try to do it. He's going to say, oh, this shows treason in the Obama administration. I'm going to tell you something. Barr would not have done anything on this if it had not been for Sidney Powell, Judicial Watch, Tom Fenton, and Chris Farrell. Barr would have let this thing go on Flynn. He would never have put Durham in there, and he certainly wouldn't have put Jensen in there if it hadn't been for Sidney Powell, Tom Fenton, Chris Farrell, and Judicial Watch. Those are the people that forced Barr to act, or otherwise he would have swept this under the rug like everything else that he's done in his past. So we have to thank Sidney Powell, Judicial Watch, and in Judicial Watch is Tom Fenton and Chris Farrell for what happened today with Flynn. And unfortunately, we're going to see if Trump is going to tell the governors that he can't force them other than when they violate the Bill of Rights. He can go after them for that. But on all this other stuff, he needs to say, enough of this sham on the coronavirus, on the Wuhan virus. It's over with. The American people have been warred against by our own governments. It's over with. Governors, you can put in these health requirements if you want, but you're not going to attack people's rights in at the same time. And if he doesn't do that, Rugrat Roy, you know what? Anybody get rid of him? Gerald Williamson, whoever that asshole is. If I've got any mods on here, just toss his ass out. I can't do it on my phone. So at any rate, that's where we are. Again, summing up, Flynn has been released. No thanks to Barr. Barr just had to do it because it was just too much evidence because of what Sidney Powell had been doing in Judicial Watch. Tom Fitton and Chris Farrell. That's the reason. There was just too much. But it should have been done months ago. The lady being released in Dallas, Texas. Governor Abbott should never have put those things into place in the first place. Right? And then finally, don't get your hopes up, ladies and gentlemen. They're giving you a little ground here. This is the time you've got. This is like when you get attacked and you repel the counterattack. I'm talking in military terms. You're defending a position or you're attacking a position. It doesn't matter. And you're successful. You can't lay down your arms and you can't figure that it's over with. You have to prepare for the counterattack. So they've given you a little ground this morning. They've given us a little ground this morning. But they're not backing off of the other things. And until Trump gets the cojones to call this whole thing on the Wuhan virus what it is, you got to be careful, okay? And again, nothing would have happened on this thing with General Flynn if it had not been for Sidney Powell, a woman, thank God, and Judicial Watch. Now, what's going to happen on the Assange case? He should be released as well, right? Yes, he should be released as well. And of course, Roger Stone should be released as well. Anybody that was brought in under this dragnet of the fruit of the poisonous tree needs to be released today. Sidney Powell, you don't know me. I don't know you personally, but I want to give you my heartfelt thanks for what you did for General Flynn. God bless you. Out here.